Okay, so the video before was on resistance testing and engine coolant temp sensor. This is, again, like I told you in the last video, this is a General Motors engine coolant temp. It's exactly what you would get from the parts store. So what we did here, what Ben did here is he built this voltage divider circuit or engine coolant temp. Everything inside of this line represents the powertrain control module. This is inside of the PCM. That is the engine coolant temp sensor. And what Ben built is this circuit, and now he has this meter on his board acting like the comparator circuit on a PCM. So what he did is he built this. He has a 5-volt reference. And what we did is we just put a variable resistor here. This variable resistor acts as this. I don't have a resistance of 5,000, so we're using this as my resistor in the PCM. This meter, thank you, this meter, that meter right here is that meter inside the PCM. That is how Ben wired this. We have a 5-volt reference, and this resistor and this resistor are in series just like that, identical to that, okay? So now we have roughly 2.1 volts at rest. Ben's gonna go ahead and heat this up, and just like a car, as he's putting a flame here to the tip of the ECT, voltage has to drop. So again, as an engine warms up, the engine coolant temp sensor voltage will always drop. And what we're simulating right now is the engine running and the engine heating up. Go ahead and take it off, Ben. And you'll notice now that he doesn't have the flame here anymore. You will notice I'm trying to touch this, probably not real smart, but that number will rise. As that cools off, that number will rise. And that is your engine coolant temp sensor voltage demonstration.